All right, so now we're going to practice our third and final transformation that we learned this week, which was a translation or a slide. The directions say on the diagram above, translate the triangle as indicated by the arrow. Remember, you're always going to get a shape and a vector or an arrow when you do a translation. The first thing I need to do is line up my patty paper so that I have the ability to copy both the triangle and the vector. So I'm going to use my ruler. Please, please, please use your ruler to line up and make a lovely copy of this triangle. P, Q, R. And I'm also going to use my ruler to make a copy of my vector. That's the distance and direction that I need to slide this triangle. Then with my patty paper, I'm going to slide along the line that I can see on my paper until the end of my traced arrow lines up with the beginning of the arrow already on the paper. If you need to kind of press the patty paper down and make sure you're lined up, right now the tip of the original arrow is lined up with the bottom of my arrow. And remember, check that this is a nice straight line and that no turning or twisting has happened when you slid your paper. Then take your patty paper, give it a little tug, poke through your paper, and scribble, scribble, scribble so that you can get a copy of your vertex, P, Q, and R. And when you move your paper out of the way, you should have your vertices ready. Then use your ruler to make your image the same shape, just in this case, slid a little bit down and a little bit to the left. Remember to label your image points, P prime, R prime, and Q prime. Sometimes the shape will overlap, sometimes it might even touch the original, sometimes perhaps it would be all the way over here. It all depends on the way that that arrow is set up. So wherever your arrow ends is where your shape is going to land. Thanks, guys. Now time to try some on your own.